dudes, this is me, Flame Blast Productions, and welcome to a new video. Now this video is about Rashad Goodman's new Beyblade. It is called, well, first, I'm happy that Rashad finally got his own bay, because holy shrimp, this bay is beautiful. It's like, here, I'll explain it when I go on into the video. So, his Beyblade is called Greatest Raphael. Or the parts are like, no, it's Greatest Raphael over from Spriggan, and then extend high extend plus dash. So that's a long name. Now, I already explained this in my Dangerous Belia unboxing at the very end, so if you guys want to check it out, then you can. And so, oh yeah, no, the only way how to check it is to go to the very end and click the Dangerous Belia, but still, that's not the point. His Beyblade is called Greatest Raphael. Now, when I first heard of Raphael, that got me, like, the name didn't fit at all to me, because, like, Raphael isn't, like, cause, like, be honest, with Beyblade names, you have, Valkyrie, a mythical, or, warrior. You have Achilles, a mythical warrior as well, or, yeah, it's a mythological warrior. You have Ragnarok from Hell. You have, freaking Salamander. You have these mythological Beyblade names. And then, when we get to Dynamite Battle, like at the very end, we have a Beyblade called Greatest Raphael. It didn't fit with me at all. But turns out, Raphael, I'm starting to like the name now, because Raphael actually means God of healed. So, what it is, God has healed. So, it means that, like, Raphael means God in Hebrew. So, that is pretty cool. So, Rashad is using a balance type, which that is perfect, because, like, I don't want him to use a defense type at all. I think we all know what I said on my previous video, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. Link is right there. But the thing about his bay, or, like, it's not the bay. Oh yeah, the thing about the avatar of the bay, I'm so happy. It is a angel Beyblade. You heard it right. It's an angel Beyblade. Now, the reason why I'm happy is because before, I kid you not, Dynamite Battle's first episode, I made a video about Rashad before Rashad was even a thing. Or no, before Rashad's character came on screen. I talked about him, saying how I don't want him to have a defense type. Or his Beyblade. Now wait, actually, get this. I actually said that his Bey was either going to be an angel or a dragon, right? I was right with the angel. So this is going to be either like an angel versus a demon. I love that a lot, because, bro, Rashad, I'm so happy, because, like, Rashad actually has this official Bey. But not just that, I don't know if TT, they probably didn't watch my video and probably are just doing this on the go. I like what they did, because for once, it's not a defense type. If it was a defense type antagonist, because I know Pain is going to probably come in the show sometime, maybe in the second week, like 2 weeks from now, maybe on October 29th. Maybe that's his debut episode, or November, where maybe Valkyrie releases. It's not confirmed, but there's going to probably be 2 antagonists, and I'm happy with that. But the Beyblade's gimmick, I laughed so flippin' hard. Let me explain. His Beyblade gimmick. So I thought to myself, if this is an overdrive system, it's going to have a burst stopper, right? And I was right, it did, but it has a metal burst stopper. So that is fine, that is cool with me. But not just that. The gimmick to this Bey is that it has metal, or not metal, it has a sort of bear trap gimmick. And I laughed so flippin' hard because you don't understand. Back then when Metal Fight was a thing, I kid you not, I always wanted a Beyblade that has a bear trap gimmick. You have to realize this. I thought of this where Metal Fight was still a thing, and now it's happening in bursts. I laughed so hard. So that is Rashad Goodman's Bey. Now, the thing that does suck about his Bey is that it's not, oh wait, I'm not done with that yet. So when the bear trap gimmick activates, it makes this sort of perfect circle. So it's basically, Garuda, or even like, what is another perfect circle? Maybe the 2B variant wall gimmick, where you hard launch Lucifer and a barrier shows up and it's impossible to get through. That is what his Bey is like. So that is cool. And not only that, when I looked closely at the Bey, it's not going to have it's not going to be it can't be taken apart. So this is basically a Prime Apocalypse and Big Bang and Regalia Genesis situation where the gimmick only works with that layer base. So that is kind of fine, but I wish that we can make like greatest Valkyrie or greatest Belia or greatest Ragnarok, something fun like that. But I still like this. And the box art for this Bey too is amazing. It has Spriggan's design color on it because it had it in it had it for World Spriggan. It had it for it was just World Spriggan. So that's pretty cool. But the thing that sucks about this Bey is that it's not dual spin, which I wish that it was, because if it was dual spin, I kid you not, Rashad would be one of my favorite characters, because I don't know why they haven't done that with like most of them. They haven't done it for like a year, because like this is why I'm saying a year, because Spriggan, Legend Spriggan, had it first. Then Diaboros came into the picture, and Diaboros was the first Gachi Beyblade to actually go dual spin. It was owned by a different user, Delta Akane. No, not Akane. Is it Akane? Yeah, it is Delta Akane or Delta Zakaro if you watch the dub. So I wanted Rashad to have this because it's a balanced type, and this sort of would have suited Rashad a lot, because like it's called greatest Raphael. So they could have like made Raphael go right spin, he bursts this tons of bass, and then it goes left spin, bursts tons of bass, something like that. But yeah, I'm really excited for Rashad's Bey. Anyway, dudes, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below, what do you think? What would the 2 next releases be? Because after November, it is December. And December is the last line. So this could be anything. But the booster is probably going to be Valkyrie. Come on. It's so simple. Because, like, Rashad in versus Vo, because the anime came out today, the new Beyblade always wins against against previous Bays. So I know that Rashad is either going to break Volt. So this is going to be pretty simple for him. But yeah, and the one thing too about the random booster that I hope what comes in it, because I know Magma Ifrit is going to come in that booster, because that's kind of the same thing that they did with Achilles and Arc Bahamut and Archer Hercules and many more, where the bays are freaking, they always release, right? But they release in different, but no, they don't release in different boosters. They release on different months. So this is going to be Ilya's probably, her base is going to probably be in that booster. And then the other base that I want to think about, hear me out on this. So we have Ilya's bay. So that's going to be the first bay. Now, this is what I want the 4 bays to be, okay? Or the 5. Because the random booster pack comes in a total of 6. They don't even have to do this. They don't have to bring any of the actors back or the characters back that play them. But if they do, this is what I want. A new Achilles. A new freaking dragon. A new Helios and Hyperion. Do you know how cool that would be? Just to have those bays back. I'm not saying that Aiga has to come back. I'm not even saying that any of them need to come back. Because to me, when I was watching Dynamite Battle, I enjoyed it for some weird reason. And I think it's because no character is overpowering the other character. It's like when Belle, like, has to beat Shu or, like, Drum or someone. It feels earned. But compared with other protagonists, maybe it's like, could he really beat them? Because how Aiga worked, because Aiga and Hikaru and Hyuga are the only two that I feel that earned it. They have completed their goal. They have made it to the top of the world. Aiga became champion at the end of Chozi, and Hikaru and Hyuga have become, the tag team champions and sparking. So I feel like compared to them, it's fine, because they don't need to bring them back, and there will be, no power scale issue. But if they did bring back, a new Achilles, a new Dragon, a new Helios and Hyperion, oh my god, I want them to do it so badly. But yeah, and then January, or the 6th Bay, Wyvern. Come on, Waki is already back, so you should just do it. But, and then January. Now, this is the thing that is kind of worrying me about January, because I don't want to worry you guys. On December, we have the 1 booster and the random booster. And I don't want it to be Go, I just want the legends back. But on January, there's nothing. So, could this be the end of Beyblade Burst? If so, let me say this before I end it. They do a movie. Do a movie to wrap up the whole season. Maybe do all of the or every single character comes back and they one-shot the bad guy. But yeah, that is it. Anyway, dudes, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoy. And as always, dudes, see ya, dudes. Peace.